Sally and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, hello, I'm Sally and welcome. So today we're going to be diving into episode 2 of the Next Friend series. I am so excited. I literally just watched episode 1. And y'all, I'm just so ready. I'm so locked in for this series. I will say, thinking about the fact that I waited so long for this series. I didn't say this in my episode 1 reaction because I didn't think about it at the time until now, but you know what? Thinking about it right now, with how I felt during episode 1, I definitely feel like it was worth the wait. I mean, things could change, right? Because, that was only episode 1, and only 3 episodes are out. That tells you how long I waited to start the series. But I definitely feel like the wait was worth it because I feel like they really made sure to put the time and effort into the series to give it the justice it was deserved. Because, Lord, we were waiting for ages. I understand they put the teaser out to get people interested and stuff like that. Then they put the pilot out. They put a pilot out because they need investors to be interested and stuff like that. I'm not sure why it fully took them so long. I'm not sure. I know time and money were a big thing. They wanted to make sure that because they had to start from scratch and stuff like that, obviously they would need time to really be able to give us a series where that was at least decently done, right? So yeah, I feel like there might have been other factors at play. I think I saw something there was Nunu was doing a solo concert or something, so they had to wait for that. And yeah, anywho, and the fact they're still filming. Y'all, they are still filming this. There are 70 cues and they are still not done filming. That is, I think they're up to 50 something, I believe. I don't know. I'd have to check social media to see the last cue that they posted. But yes, so yeah, I feel like the wait was worth it because episode 1 was really good. I love the fact that they actually brought in a orchestra to do full original music. They didn't use any previously used music, as far as I'm aware of. If I remember correctly from the documentary that they brought in a actual orchestra to do full original music for this series, which is apparently very expensive to do. So yeah, but for me, it felt like it was worth the wait, for sure. And yeah, just so excited, so happy for Z and Nunu being on my screen again with this new series. And yeah, I'm just excited to see where this series is going to go, what all is going to happen in the series. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to whenever, I don't know when, Net and JJ and Jimmy and Ohm are going to make their appearance in this series. Maybe they don't make their appearance until episode 3 or something. I don't know. But yeah, super excited. As far as episode 1 goes, poor boy Nin overhearing the conversation that he is a prince and that who he thought was his dad is not actually his dad. The man that raised him is not his dad. And just, Nin was going through it. As we saw, I'm sure he felt like his whole life was a lie. And just identity crisis. He was going through an identity crisis, plain and simple, right? Yeah, I felt so bad for him about all of that, and it should not have taken as long as it did for them. I get it, he was very mad and stuff, but it's it should not have taken so long for there to be a conversation of, you're a prince, your mother unfortunately had passed away because her procession was attacked, and they made it look like you died as well. They carted you off over to the UK for your safety, and I mean, Nin, as I had said in episode 1, Nin, despite being carted off to the UK as a 1-year-old for his safety, I mean, he grew up very well off. Like, it was just another version of his life, kind of, if he had been living in Emily, except without, like, the prince duties and stuff like that. But, yeah, he grew up well off, and he was taught fencing, because it was revealed that Emily is a country known for its exceptional fencers. So there was that. In episode 1, we got the reveal that apparently for Emmelians, there's this tale of the kiss, which is you only kiss someone as a sign of your deep love for the other person, and that you will be with each other until death, essentially, right? And poor Nin was not aware of this. He was not aware. Nin went out with his friends they didn't show that, now that I think about it. It was in the trailer. They didn't show that. There was that part where Nin had the little crown and people were chanting his name. That was in the episode 1. What the heck? Why didn't they include that? Anyhow, yeah, so Nin and Tron, though Nin did not want Tron to be there, were at this party, and him and his group played the Pocky game, and Nin was trying to win, and so his and Tron's lips touched, and so he essentially took Tron's first kiss. I hope I'm saying Tron's name right. I'm trying, friends. He took Tron's first kiss because we find out, Tron was like, there's this kiss from Emily, like a tale about the Emily kiss, and Nin's like, what is it? And Tron is like, I'm not gonna tell you. And then so Nin, when he goes home, is like, hey dad, pseudo dad, my fake dad, what is this tale? And his fake dad tells him, and that's what he tells him. Like, it's very deep, meaningful. It has very deep meaning when it comes to kissing among the Emmelians, and it is like it was just a game. He should have. I understand, Nin is not fond of Tron, but he should have been like, look, it was a game. I'm sorry. I was very unaware of this tale and possible custom among Emmelians. If you just look at Tron, you can tell he's the kind of person that would be like, he would not kiss someone. He would not. He believes this tale. The tale to him is real. He is not going to kiss someone unless they are his love, that he his true love. I'm not trying to throw true love around, but I could see him being the type of person where it's just like, I would not kiss someone unless, they were that kind of love for me kind of person, right? So I'm sure, yeah, he was going through it, man, because, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like his first kiss. So, yeah. I did like at the beginning of the episode, I did like how the king was kind of being like, hey, you know what? I think you should go to the UK to get some Earl Grey to bring it back. Like they were using, what's the words? They were talking about something, but without using they had to use different words, play on words, because as we all know, like anywhere that is like palace or anything like that, there's always ears. There's ears everywhere, there's eyes everywhere, so they kind of have to do this thing where they gotta say this thing, but what they really mean is this. And I caught it pretty early. I caught on to that one pretty early. And they had that conversation. Also, I liked at the beginning, getting to see what Tron is doing in terms of like, how skilled he is, in not combat, but yeah, he's really skilled in that regard. Also, we find out apparently Thrawn is a painter. He's an artist. That is very cool. I feel like that's going to come into play somehow, maybe throughout the series or later on in the series. That first meeting between Nin and Thrawn, where Thrawn is like, I keep saying Thrawn, but I feel like that is incorrect. You know what? Is it Shran? Shran? Okay, I think it's Shran. Okay, I'm just gonna say Shran. I'm sorry, y'all. These names. That's why I'm calling Nunu's character Nin, because it is so much easier. So, Shran being like, yeah, like, is that the best you'll have to offer? You're the best in fencing? Like, really? Like, you got all these tells and stuff, like, oh, your shoulders do this thing right before you lunge and this and that. It's like, dude, I don't know you. Why are you coming for me? I mean, thank you for the advice, but why are you coming for me like this? I mean, Nin corrected it, and it made him better, but yeah, it's just like, sir, come on, right? Anyhow, what else happened in episode 2? Oh, the ending, that cliffhanger ending. It's implied that when Pseudo-Dad was wrestling for the gun, because attackers came, and I'm assuming the attackers are there to Nin. I can only guess. I don't know if they were there to do that or if they were there to just like capture him and stuff. But yeah, there was a scuffle, and one of the guys had a gun, and it goes off, and all we see is Nin's face when it goes off, and so I'm sure Pseudo-Dad has been shot. Do I think he's dead? I don't think so. I think it's possible he's going to survive somehow and come back maybe at some other point. But also like that, not Nin finding out in an interesting way that, by the way, you are a prince and this and that, but then seeing his Pseudo-Dad shot, like his father figure shot, like, yeah. So there was that. So much. This boy is gonna just keep going through it, isn't he? Like, he went through so much in episode 1. I feel like it's just gonna keep. piling on as the series keeps going, because also like we have to get him over to Emily and he doesn't know how to be a royal, so he's gonna go through all of that training and stuff and just, oh baby boy, I feel so sorry for you. Oh, jeepers. They did mention that the king's health is declining, so I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that he is now coming back. He's being forced to go back to Emily. I wonder if that's the reason why Nin is having to go to Emily. I'm wondering if the plan was to eventually bring him back, but because of the king's declining health, things had to be fast-tracked. That's what I'm guessing. I really don't know. But yeah, so actually, you know what? I could see them being like, we're gonna tell Nin after he graduates uni. I could see that happening. They would have waited until maybe that time, but yeah, King's health is declining, so John is being tasked with bringing Nin back to Emily. Also, I liked the little flashbacks we saw with the cutie that Nin was as a kid. So cute. I loved those. We saw he failed when it came to fencing. I'm assuming it was like a competition or something. I can't remember. And he failed, and pseudo dad, consoled him. And then we got the piano part, and that poor piano. Like, I understand why he did that, where he would like banged on the keys, but it's like, oh no, the poor piano. What did it do to you? Sorry. And yeah, that was episode 1, and I'm looking forward to seeing how episode 2 is gonna go. My theory before going into the episode is that we're gonna spend a ton of time just trying to get to Emily and trying to avoid these guys that are coming after them. If they make it to Emily, I see it happen at the very tail end of the episode that they finally get to Emily. But who knows? I really am wondering when we're finally going to get to see Jimmy on them. But, you know, we'll see them at some point. We will. I know we will. So, yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and get right into episode 2. Are we finally gonna get the like opening thing? No? Yes? No? Oh, maybe not yet.
พ่อไม่เคยเห็นนินเป็นลูกเลยใช่ไหมครับไม่เคยเป็นอย่างนั้นเลยนินจะไม่ไปเอมารีท่านชายไม่มีทางเลือกทำไมผมจะไม่มีทางเลือกนี่มันชีวิตผมลงไปไปเร็วหนีเร็วไปเร็ว
Okay, so this is where we're picking up at. And now he has more trauma. Oh, did it? Y'all, I was wrong. I thought the gun was facing inwards, but it wasn't. It was facing outwards. So, okay. So yes, then he was not in fact shot. I correct myself. Girl, no. I get it. You want to go after your dad, but girl, no. Like these guys are like. Okay, so gunshot went off. Don't know who it hit or anything. Like, dad's probably fine. Dad's probably alive. Yes, girl, you need to leave. Calm yourself a little. Come on. Well, at least we have Tron here to talk some sense into him. Like, we gotta go, girl. We gotta go. You're in danger. We gotta go.
ผมให้คุณกลับไปไม่ได้ เราต้องรีบไปเดี๋ยวนี้ผมขอร้องคุณก็ผมจะไม่ไปไม่ได้
Oh, baby. I feel so bad for you.
เฮ้ยคุณเฮ้ย
Okay, I'm sorry. This fighting,
วางปืน
you're there. No, I'm sorry. This fighting here that just happened, like, no, that wouldn't have done the true damage it needed to do. Come on, like, really. Oh. Ooh, okay. Now that would have done damage. Oh gosh. What?
ไปคุณ
What?
คุณเร็ว
Oh, baby is so traumatized right now. It's not even funny. Also, what the hell was that badge? You finally. Okay. I will say, for like the animation, it's not bad. Like, it feels very on par with what Thailand can give us as far as like animation. Like, yeah. Oh! Oh, so they're showing us the different lands and stuff. Why did I not catch that till now? I don't know. So yes, we're probably gonna visit. I'm assuming we're gonna visit the different lands and stuff. I do like that they did that. Okay. I love how theirs is very like, it's still lavish and stuff, but it's compared to like the green snake house. I almost called them Slytherins. Sorry. Interesting. Definitely interesting.
ขอโทษครับคณินมันหนีรอดไปได้ ตอนนี้ผมจัดการหลักฐานทุกอย่างเรียบร้อยแล้วครับ ถ้าเจอตัวคณินผมจะรีบจัดการให้ครับ
Oh. Well, that snake bracelet tells me maybe
คุณจะต้องอยู่กับผมที่นี่
Greenhouse had something to do with it.
พวกนั้นมันอาจจะตามมาอีกก็ได้
Maybe
เชื่อใจผม
maybe it has something to do with power. We can only guess right now.
ใส่พอดีเลย รู้เรื่องผมทุกเรื่องจริงด้วย คุณมันต้องทำขนาดนี้เลยเหรอ
Yes.
คุณเผื่อพ่อโทรมา นี่คุณ พ่อของคุณไม่มีทางเลือกติดต่อคุณด้วยวิธีที่เสี่ยงเปิดเผยที่อยู่ของคุณ
Yes, that too. Girl, trust me, he knows what he's doing. I feel sorry for him.
ถ้าคุณไม่เชื่อใจผม อย่างน้อยก็เชื่อใจพ่อของคุณ
พ่อมาอ้างแล้วผมจะพูดอะไรได้วะ
แยกย้ายกันไปพักผ่อนเถอะ วันนี้เหนื่อยมามากแล้ว
Sir, I am going
คุณ
through
หิ
it.
วหรือยัง อยากกิน
Let
อะไร
me
ผมจะสั่งมา
just
ให้
let me just have my moment.
เราอาจจะต้องอยู่ที่นี่สัก2-3 วัน สถานการณ์ข้างนอกไม่แน่นอน
So I'm wondering if this is like a safe house or something.
คุณนอนสักหน่อยไหม
It's just gotta be very rough. He's like, now I'm gonna make my move. Why you thought he would not be on guard? Balenciaga. Okay. I'm waiting for Super Sun to show up because that's Z's brand, so his own clothing brand he owns, so I'm waiting for it to show up. Because he switched your SIM card. Took out your SIM card, so I guess you wouldn't know how to, like...
เจฟ
คุณอยากตกอยู่ในอันตรายใช่ไหม
ผมจะไปหาพ่อ
คุณจะพาตัวเองไปเพราะมันจับได้ต่างหาก
Yes.
ทัดนายเป็นทหารที่เก่งมาก เขาดูแลปกป้องคุณมาได้ตลอด คุณคิดว่าคุณไปคุณจะช่วยอะไรได้หรอ
I caught the name, but don't ask me try to repeat that.
โทรศัพท์เนี่ยใช้ไม่ได้ และคุณก็ไม่ได้รับอนุญาตให้ใช้ ผมหวังว่าคุณจะเข้าใจ ว่าสถานะคุณต้องเก็บเป็นความลับ
I get it, but I understand why he's not getting it. I like this place that they're at. I like the set.
คุณล็อกผมไว้แค่มือข้างเดียว ใครๆก็แกะออกได้
ทำให้ดูหน่อย
Yeah, show me. Show me how to get out of handcuffs, just in case. Okay. Give him your hand. You said show me. I need your wrists for this to work.
จะให้ทำให้ดูไม่ใช่เหรอ
So what's the trick, friends? Oh, okay. You put like a pen in it, wiggle it around, ta-da!
ทำไมต้องฝึกด้วย
ผมมีหน้าที่ของผม เหมือนกับคุณที่มีหน้า
จะ
ที่
บอกว่าหน้าที่ของผมคือกลับไปเอมารีกับคุณใช่ไหม
Yeah.
มันถึงเวลาของคุณฟาบาทต้องกลับไปรักษาอำนาจของอัศวเทวทิน
But Dad is alive.
รวมถึงเพื่อทำให้เจ้าชายทาริน บิดาที่แท้จริงของฟาบาทขึ้นเป็นเจ้าว่าชีวิตคนถัดไป
Oh, so okay. So the competition that they implied in the trailer is so that their dad can ascend the throne in replacement of this king. Okay, I understand now. I thought the goal was for the children to become the ruler. No, okay. So grandpa's dying and they need you to come back because your dad needs someone to fight for him so he can ascend the throne. Why we're not having the parents? Why are we not having these guys do something to be the one? Because they're the ones that are ascending their throne. So why aren't they the ones competing or something? Like, why is it all on the children?
ส่วนผู้ชมพิสุทธิ์ตอนนี้กำลังประสบปัญหาส่งออกเพชรเป็นอย่างมากเพราะพวกลักลอบนำเข้าเพชรจากประเทศต้องห้ามไม่ทราบว่าองค์เจ้ามหาชีวิตจะช่วยเร่งเรื่องกฎหมายห้ามนำเข้าเพชรจากประเทศต้องห้ามได้หรือไม่พะยะค่ะ
Okay, so we're in a meeting.
การออกกฎหมายต้องมีขั้นตอนหวังว่าเจ้าชายรัชตะคงเข้าใจ
พะยะค่ะ
I'm curious
พันธมิตรเมธา
how
ของเจ้าชายชนาและทางมีนานครินทร์ของเจ้าชายวสินทร์เป็นยังไง
Taran's and Nin's relationship will progress since they're actually like
หาอะไร
related.
นี่เป็นเพียงตัว
Oh, hello.
เราได้เริ่มทำการขายพลอยผ่านเทคโนโลยีบล็อกเชนได้ตัวเลขเป็นที่น่าพึงพอใจพะยะค่ะ
Okay, not bad.
ในส่วน
Not bad there
ของ
with the
มีนา
CGI.
นั้นต้องขอบคุณทุนสนับสนุนวิจัยจากอัศวะเทวาทินทำให้ไข่มุกสีดาร์กแชมเปญของเรานั้นมีเอกลักษณ์อันโดดเด่นพะยะค่ะ
เจ้าชายวสินทร์ก็เกรงใจมากเกินไป ทั้ง4เมืองทั้ง4ตระกูลนั้นไม่ใช่คนอื่นไกล อย่างไรก็ต้องช่วยเหลือกัน
Oh, oh no. Oh no. Dad.
เรียกแพทย์หลวงจากราชสำนักเถิดพะยะค่ะ
Yes, we
ใจเราส
should.
บายดี
No. Get the
ผมไม่ได้
physician.
พบเสด็จลุงบ่อยๆ พวกเราก็อดเป็นห่วงเป็นใยไม่ได้พะยะค่ะ นี่เป็นเพราะกฎเหล็กไม่ให้หัวเมืองทั้ง4เข้าออกวังดาวินโดยที่ไม่ได้รับอนุญาต
กฎก็ต้องมีไว้เพื่อความปลอดภัยของทุกฝ่าย ป้องกันเพื่อไม่ให้เกิดเหตุสะเทือนใจเหมือนเมื่อ 22 ปีที่แล้ว
Is he wearing contacts or is his eyes actually that blue? Because I don't know if it whether it's contacts or it's his actual eye color. It is
ขอบคุณทุก
gorgeous.
ท่านที่มาในวันนี้
He's got beautiful eyes.
เสด็จพ่อเรียกลูกมามีอะไรหรือพะยะ
Your son's coming home.
มีความลับเรื่องหนึ่งที่พ่อเก็บมาตลอด
You fucking did not.
คณินยังมีชีวิตอยู่
Friends. Why?
เสด็จพ่อ
Oh
ไม่เป็นไรนะ
no.
พะยะค่ะ
Okay, this is taking a turn I did not see. My gods.
คณินกำลังจะกลับมาแล้ว
I get why the king kept it a secret, but from his own he kept the secret that his own son was alive. Oh, I'm pissed right now. That's a no. Just no. Dude. Now I'm side-eyeing you hard. Like,
ผมจะดูแลลูกของเราอย่างดี
the fact that you could do that to your own son, no, something's off about this king. I can already just see it. Just based off of that alone, I'm calling something off.
แค่ซ้อมเล่นๆเองนะ น้องหญิงเยวา
เพคะซ้อมกันเล่นๆแต่หญิงคงออมมือให้ท่านพี่รามินไม่ได้นะเพคะ
Emil, okay.
ขอ
Ava,
15 คะแนนก่อนชนะ
okay.
Game on
My God. Jeepers. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, hey, Jimmy. I mean, Well, Jimmy, yes, but also that was over there that they showed briefly. Gods, I'm so happy to see. I'm so freaking happy to see Jimmy again. Haven't seen that man since, like, series-wise, since Why Are You? Got to see him again in DMD Friendship, which was amazing. Getting to see in DMD Friendship his relationship with I didn't know who was until DMD Friendship. They're almost like siblings. Okay.
ฝีมือของรามินยังคงเฉียบขาดอยู่นะ
Mm-hmm.
รามินเก่งจริง สมแล้วที่เป็นลูกของเจ้าชายรัชตะ
Oh, I'm so excited about and Jimmy. Even though Jimmy's playing a villain, I worry about Ohm's character. Something just based off of what we saw in the documentary. I'm also excited about Ava because the actress is a newcomer.
ให้หญิงได้ไปแก้มือสัปดาห์หน้าได้ไหมเพคะที่ผู้ชมที่สุดก็ได้เพคะ
พี่คงไม่อดอ้างได้หรอกว่าชนะสาวน้อยมหัศจรรย์ผู้มีพรสวรรค์ทางกีฬาฟันดาบอย่างน้องหญิง คงเป็นเพราะอาการบาดเจ็บ จึงทำให้พี่ชนะน้องหญิง
Oh my god ท่านพี่รามินชมหญิงเยอะเกินไปแล้วเพคะ
เป็นไปได้ยังไงในเมื่อข่าวก็ต่างออกมาว่าเสียดายที่น้องหญิงเอวาเป็นสตรี
Ava.
ไม่อย่างนั้นในการแข่งราชประเพณีก็คงมีผู้ลงแข่งที่น่ากลัวไปแล้ว
Well, that was a jab about her being a woman, if I saw one.
น้องหญิงรู้หรือเปล่า ว่าทำไมเมื่อทายาทเอาชนะได้ บิดาจึงได้ขึ้นครองบัลลังก์
เพราะแอนมารีถือว่าการเลี้ยงดูทายาทสำคัญไม่ต่างกับการปกครองประเทศ ถึงแม้จะเป็นผู้หญิง แต่ก็ได้เรียนรู้เรื่องราชประเพณีและประวัติศาสตร์ของเอมิลีมาอย่างดี
เรียนรู้มาจากฝรั่งสินะ น้องหญิงยังคงพูดภาษาเอมิลีไม่ชัดเหมือนเคย
ราชประเพณีไม่ได้มีแข่งพูดนี่คะ Is that right?
แต่ว่าตามธรรมเนียมแล้วผู้หญิงก็ไม่สามารถลงแข่งได้อยู่ดีช่างไม่ยุติธรรมกับน้องของพี่เลย ที่พี่เป็นทายาทชายเพียงคนเดียวจากทั้ง4 ตระกูล
ท่านชาย ท่านหญิง
หญิงเพิ่งนึกได้ว่าหญิงติดธุระนะเพคะท่านพี่รามิน
Well, their relationship is easy to tell, which I feel like is like normal among royals.
ไปไหนมา
Girl?
กระหม่อมติดตามเจ้าชายรัชตะไปเพคะ
เธอสับสนหน้าที่ตัวเองเหรอ เธอควรจะอยู่กับเรา ไม่ใช่อยู่กับคนอื่น
It was your
ปล่
dad?
อยกระหม่อมเถิดเพคะ เดี๋ยวใครเห็นเข้ามันจะไม่ดี
There is a person right there. But I guess he doesn't care.
ใครจะมาเห็น อีกไม่นาน ผู้ชมพิสุทธิ์จะได้กลับมาครองวังนี้ ใครคิดจะนินทา ก็ต้องใช้ความกล้ามากหน่อยนะ ต้องเป็นแผน เดี๋ยวไปถึงจะรีบติดต่อไป
Okay. Yeah, you can already tell just based off of that interaction that Jimmy
กระหม่อมคิดว่าเราต้องไปกันแล้ว
Jimmy sees sorry, Ramil. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Not Jimmy. Not Jimmy. Jesus. characters and actors, different things entirely. Okay, so Ramil,
ผมยังอยากอยู่ที่นี่
the way he was treating Om's character, like you can already tell like he
ที่นี่อันตรายเกินไป
views
สำหรับคุณถ้าไปตรงไหน
Om's
รอดไม่
character
ได้
as like a possession or something, right?
เพราะเขาก็รู้ว่าคุณจะไปที่นั่น
ผมยังไม่รู้ด้วยซ้ำว่าใครทำร้ายผมกับพ่อ คุณจะให้ผมทิ้งมันทั้งอย่างนี้
Oh yes, I forgot about this. So
ก็มีแต่จะต้องไปที่เอมมารี
the king calls John his grandson. I'm gonna tell you all right now, this is not a Sweet Home Alabama moment. These two are not related in any way, shape, or form, whether through blood or family marriages or anything like that.
ถ้าพ่อผมไป
I think it's just a matter of the king considers him like a grandson,
แล้วก็ฝ่ายศัตรูแล้ว
almost like when you like adopt someone into your family, kind of thing. But
ได้รับ
yeah.
ข้อความจากคุณชลันว่าเพื่อความปลอดภัยอาจเดินทางมาถึงล่าช้าพะยะค่ะเนื่องจากศัตรูทราบถึงแผนการและกำลังไล่ล่าตามทั้งคู่
I think that's his actual eyes. I don't think those are contacts. God, he's got beautiful eyes. I don't like the character of the king. Something about him is off. But the actor, like,
ขอโทษครับ
I'm gonna hate Ramil, but I'm so happy about Jimmy
ที่จริงผม
being
ตั้งใจ
here.
จอง business class แต่เกรงว่ายิ่งคนน้อยจะยิ่งสะดุดตา
แล้วจะขอโทษทำไม อะไรของคุณเนี่ย ผมนั่งได้ ผมก็คนธรรมดา ไม่ใช่เรื่องใหญ่อะไรซะหน่อย
You're not ordinary. You're a prince. So there's protocols. He's a royal guard. So he has these certain things rules and stuff. So he's going to treat you differently. Girl, it's okay. He's having probably a nightmare. I know you probably shouldn't, because, rules and stuff, but this poor boy needs something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're passing through the area of turbulence. Please remain seated, fasten your seatbelt, and refrain from using lavatory until the seatbelt sign goes off.
Lavatory?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're passing through the area of
You did not.
Please remain seated, fasten your seatbelt, and refrain from using lavatory until the seatbelt.
Someone saying microwave. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't even say the word. No. Oh. Girl, you good? You good? I'm sorry, that
คุณฝันร้ายเหรอตัวเครื่องบินตกเหรอ
I'm okay. Oh my god.
คุณผมถามได้ปะถามจริงๆเลยนะ คุณน่าจะรู้อยู่แล้วว่าการมารับผมมันอันตราย
It's his duty, though.
งานที่ต้องมาเสี่ยงตายแบบเนี้ย
It's his duty, and he understands the risks of his duty.
มันเป็นหน้าที่กระหม่อมพะยะค่ะ
เงาดิพูดธรรมดา
กระหม่อมบินข้ามฟ้ามา มีจุดประสงค์หลักเพื่อพาฝ่าบาทเสด็จกลับเอมิลีได้อย่างปลอดภัย
เป็นหน้าที่ เหมือนที่พ่อดูแลผมใช่ปะ
Mm. It's natural that he would think this.
มันคงเป็นแค่หน้าที่แหละ
ถ้าด้านในเป็นคนเก่งเขาได้รับหน้าที่สำคัญดูแลฟาบาท
This is not.
แทนเขาไม่ได้แต่กระหม่อมเชื่อว่าสำหรับเขาแล้วคงไม่ใช่แค่หน้าที่
Thank God. Thank you.
เพราะว่าสิ่งที่เขาทำมันมากกว่านั้น
It's not gonna make him feel better, but it's better than saying, "Oh, it was just his duty."
ชุกนี่เลยเหรอทำไมต้องมาตามฆ่ากันต้องทำร้ายกันด้วยวะ
Power.
ไม่ว่า
Power
จะอยู่ไหน
power hungry
อำ
people.
นาจก็เป็นของผู้ชนะ
Yeah.
แล้วคุณต้องการอำนาจด้วยหรือเปล่า
อำนาจไม่ได้สำคัญสำหรับกระหม่อมแต่เป็นฟาบาทต่างหากที่สำคัญ
I just thought of something. If we're competing to put our dad on the throne, then it makes more sense about something, but I'm not gonna say what
แล้วพอถึง
because
เนี่ยมารีมันจะเป็นยังไงต่อ
it had to do with the book and what happened at the very end of the book.
ครับ
Like where these two end up at the very end of the
ผม
book.
จะได้เจอครอบครัว
ครอบครัวที่ไม่รู้จักกัน ถึงตอนนั้น
Poor guy. He is literally going to a place where no one fucking knows him. He knows no one. Okay, people know him, like of him and stuff, but he's going there without any friend, anyone he knows. Like, please, for the love of God, stick by his side.
ก็พอเข้าใจนะคุณว่าถ้าบินเบนมารีเลยก็คงเจอคนร้ายดักรออยู่
Yeah, so heading to Thailand.
คนร้ายก็คงจะคิดเหมือนคุณนั่นแหละ แต่ถึงจะอยู่ที่นี่ก็ยังไม่ปลอดภัยอยู่ดี
นอกจากนี้เราจะข้ามไปมารียังไงอะ
ผมมีเพื่อนอยู่ที่ไทย เขาช่วยเราได้
เพราะว่าเราไปเที่ยวเมืองไทยกันไหม ไทยนี่ใกล้เอมารีนะวัฒนธรรมแล้วก็ภาษาเนี่ยก็เหมือนกับเอมารี
Oh.
ว่าทำไมเราไม่ไปมารีเลยพ่อ พ่อคิดถึงที่นั่นไม่ใช่เหรอ
I love how we were kind of planting the seeds.
พอยังไม่พร้อมจะกลับไปตอนเนี้ย
What happened?
งั้นนินว่าเราไปไทยก็ได้เนาะ แล้วก็นินพูดเอมารีได้คล่อง แสดงว่าภาษาไทยนินเนี่ยก็น่าจะพูดได้สบาย เพื่อนนินที่เป็นคนไทยก็เคยบอกนินนะว่าสำเนียงนินนะเหมือนคนไทยเป๊ะเลยแยกไม่ออก เก่งกว่าหลายภาษาที่นินพูดได้อีก เพื่อนนินเคยบอกด้วยว่าอาหารไทยอร่อยมากเลย พ่อเคยกินไหมนินเมื่อกี้ว่านินเลื่อนผ่านเห็น
What's going on? What's going on in Dad's head?
ส้มตำอ๋อ ส้มตำตอนนั้นเพื่อนนินก็บอกส้มตำอร่อยมาก แต่นินสงสัยว่าทำไมส้มตำมันไม่มีส้มอยู่ในนั้นนะพ่อ เนี่ย
ป้าคุณ
ฮะ
คุณโอเคหรือเปล่า
He's just spacing.
โอเค
He's just spacing. He's still dealing with stuff.
ห้ามอยู่ห่างจากผมเด็ดขาด
Gotcha. I will be a leech. Girl, you didn't have to take my hand. Could have just grabbed my cuff. Oh, hello. I see you guys, suspicious dudes.
มีคนตาม ขอโทษที่แซงคิวครับ
อ๋อ ไม่เป็นไร
เอารถเลยพี่
I
แล้วทำไมรีบขนาดเนี้ยจะไปไหนเนี่ย
ที่นี่ครับพี่
อ๋อ คอนโดนี้พี่เคยไป ไปไหนกันมาเนี่ย
ญี่ปุ่นครับ
โอ้ยพี่เคยไป เมื่อก่อนโอ้ยเมื่อ10 ปีที่แล้วอะไปทำงานที่นั่นอะผมเงินดีนะ เออไอ้หนุ่ม2 คนนี่แบบว่าหน้าตาดีนะเนี่ย เป็นดารากันปะ2 คนเนี้ยฮะไม่คุยด้วยเลยอะยังอยู่กันไหมเนี่ย2 คนเนี่ยอให้พี่แบบว่าไอ้นี่หน่อยเฮ้ย
How far they go? In a taxi too? You can't tell me that's not like stupid pricey. Uh-oh.
เฮ้ยไอ้รถข้างหลังนี่มันจี้ทำไมวะ
Well, looks like y'all have been found out.
อ๋อจี้นักใช่ไหม ได้ดิ
Not the poor taxi driver.
เร็วกว่านี้ได้ไหมพี่
ได้มึงเจอกู
เร็วกว่านี้ได้ไหมพี่
มาเลยแบงคอกดิฟ
I don't think you're gonna lose them.
เฮ้ยไม่น่าใช่แล้ว มันตามพวกคุณมาใช่ไหมเนี่ย เดี๋ยวจอดข้างหน้าเนี่ยคุณลงเลยนะ ลงเลย คุณลงเลย
เอาไงดีอ่ะคุณ
ยังไงพวกมันก็ตามมา เข้าไปข้างในก่อน
Go inside, try to make it less obvious you're like running from people.
ทางนี้คุณ
I'll tell you what, watching these series definitely make you wanna like visit the country. Like the markets and just like the temples and everything, because it's just they have so many. Thailand has these just really beautiful places, and it's just yeah. Yeah, y'all make haste. Make haste away from the scene. Probably say, where's the people filming? Because there's people would technically be filming. If it was like a... Okay, not bad. Okay, it's raining. Girl? Oh no! Childhood rain trauma. Sorry, I just... Yeah, are you back to the present, sweetie? Girl, we need to run. Oh no, his phone. Why are the books in plastic wrap? Is that to like preserve them? Hello.
คุณไม่เป็นเสื้อผ้าหรอ
เอาแขนมานี่
ไม่เป็นไร
ออกมา
Bro, you got cut. At least put something over it. Not that. I would have put not that, not the clean shirt over it. God.
เดี๋ยวคุณไม่สบาย เป็นห่วงตัวเองก่อนเถอะ
Yes, but also it's my job. My job to worry, to make sure like you don't get sick and stuff like that.
แผลคุณไม่เป็นไร
I don't know if
พวกมันน่าจะไปกันแล้วแหละ
got the blinds open. I don't know if that's enough light or not.
แล้วเพื่อนคุณจะไม่เดือดร้อนไปด้วยเหรอ
Yep, your phone.
มือถือหายเหรอ
Yup. This is bad.
เฮ้ย เข้ามาได้ไงเนี่ย
Thank God it was just the owner of this
แค่เข้ามาหลบฝน
store.
เข้ามาอยู่ในที่ของคนอื่น โดยไม่รับอนุญาตเนี่ยนะ เดี๋ยวกูจะเรียกตำรวจ
พี่ครับ พี่คิดว่าผมเป็นคนร้ายมาบุกรุกร้านจริงๆหรอครับ
Yes, use your cuteness charm.
เรานี่หน้าคุ้นๆนะเนี่ย เหมือน
ใครอะครับ
เหมือนนักร้องดังๆอะนะ
You don't say.
ขอบคุณครับพี่ ผมขอโทษจริงๆนะครับ ที่เข้ามาในร้านโดยไม่ได้ขออนุญาตอ่ะ แต่ว่าผมเข้ามาหลบฝนจริงๆนะครับ ฝนข้างนอกมันก็ตกหนักมากเลย แล้วก็เพื่อนผมเขาก็ได้รับบาดเจ็บด้วยอ่ะ
I swear, it's not what you think. We're just...
เจอคนสติไม่ดีอะครับ
Yes, a mad
แล้วก็
guy.
โดนโทรศัพท์ไปด้วยนะครับ
Crazy person.
ผมขอยืม
Can we borrow your phone? We gotta call a friend.
นะครับ
We need a phone help. Let us phone help. Let us use the phone. Oh my God. Your cuteness, sir. Oh my God. I can't with Nunu.
เพื่อนผมด้วยนะครับ ต้องขอโทษจริงๆครับที่รบกวน
เฮ้ย ไม่เป็นไร ถือว่าช่วยๆกัน
ครับ
ตอนแรกอ่ะ พี่ตกใจจริงๆนะเว้ย
ขอบคุณพี่มากนะครับ ไป ไงลูกพี่ ไม่เจอตั้งนาน ทักมาทีก็มีเรื่องมาให้เลยนะ
ขอบใจว่ะ
อ่ะ แล้วนี่คือใคร
น้องอ่ะ
น้อง น้องแท้ๆหรือว่า
คนตีแล้วมึง
เอาด่าเฉย
ขอบคุณที่มาช่วยผมกับพี่รันนะครับ
สบายมากน้อง ไปกัน นั่งก่อน
So we're not telling him anything. The question is why? Is he just a regular old civilian or?
พี่ชื่อเวทิตนะ เป็นเพื่อนไอ้รันมันเคยเรียนด้วยกัน
Okay.
อะไร คนนี้ไม่ใช่น้องใช่ไหม
We're not boyfriends if that's what you think.
ความลับแตกแล้วอ่ะ
นั่นไง
ผมกับพี่รันเจอกันที่อังกฤษนะครับ แล้วเราก็คบกัน
กูว่าแล้ว นิ่งเลยนะมึง
ก็ไม่นิ่งนะครับ อังอ่ะ น่ารักที่สุดเลยหูช่วงนี้อังดูชาร์บี้ขึ้นหรือเปล่าครับเนี่ย แบบชาร์บี้แบบมีแก้มอ่ะ
เดี๋ยวนะ
Cute.
เมื่อกี้อัง
อ๋อ ก็ชื่อเรียกแฟนไงครับ
You're like, I'm just gonna, yep.
อังโคเพราะว่าอังอ่ะชอบดุเหมือนคนแก่
เฮ้ย ไอ้รัน แล้วมึงเรียกน้องเขาว่าอะไรอะ
ๆ ก็คำนั้นไงอังที่อังชอบเรียกเขาอ่ะ ก็เพราะปกติเขานิสัยแบบนั้นไม่ใช่หรออังเลยชอบเรียกเขาอ่ะ
ดื้อ
Thank you.
เฮ้ย น่ารักดีนะ แต่ว่า ดื้ออะมันพยางค์เดียวอะเราเรียกว่า ดื้อไหมมันจะได้เข้ากับอังดื้ออัง
ดื้ออังไหนลองเรียกเขาว่าดื้อหน่อยสิครับ
So much.
ครับ ดื้อ
เฮ้ย ไอ้รัน ไอ้พวกที่มาทำร้ายมึงกับแฟนนี่เป็นใครวะ ไปทำอะไรมาเนี่ยทำไมต้องเตรียมการทุกอย่างจริงจังขนาดนี้
ขอคุยด้วยแป๊บหนึ่งดิ
ได้
Okay. This is interesting. I'm sorry, that was everything. That was freaking hilarious.
ขออภัยท่านชายคณินกระหม่อมไม่ได้ตั้งใจจะหยอกล้อฟาบาท
Oh, so he's aware of.
ไม่ต้องเรียกผมแบบนั้นก็ได้ครับ
Okay.
ไหนบอกว่าสถานะผมจะเก็บเป็นความลับไง
คนนี้ไว้ใจได้
Yeah.
แล้วที่เล่นใหญ่ไปเมื่อกี้อ่ะ
Yeah, like I went all out, sir. Went all out to keep the secret.
โค้งอ่ะ
พอแล้ว
I love how he's just like, yeah, I gotta tell my friend everything.
ขอบพระทัยพะยะค่ะ
พูดกับผมแบบปกติเถอะครับ
พรุ่งนี้จะเอายังไง ไปรถไฟปลอดภัยแน่นะ
โห มึงจะไปทางไหนมันก็ดักมึงไว้ทั้งนั้นแหละ
Time to disguise yourself.
กูมีแผน สวัสดีครับ มีอะไรช่วยไหมครับ
เคยเห็นคนนี้หรือเปล่าครับ
เหมือนเพิ่งจะมาถามทางผมเมื่อกี้นะฮะ นั่นไงฮะ ตรงนั้นครับ ใช่ไหมครับ
Like, that's not suspicious to a normal person. That's hilarious.
เป็นไง แผนกู
เนียนมากมั้งเนี่ย คุณไม่ตลกตัวเองบ้างเหรอ
ทำไงได้ล่ะคุณ
พวกมันอยู่ที่ชานชาลา เดี๋ยวกูจะไปรอก่อน เนียนๆไว้นะ เจอกันชานชาลานะ
hopefully it's smooth sailing now.
ทำอะไรไหมครับ
Yeah.
ทำอะไรไหมครับ Can I have this?
Oh yes thank you thank you
The next product placement. An inhaler. I just wondered what they were, and it's an inhaler. I think it's meant to, like, I think it helps with your sinuses or something. Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Peppermint feel ยาดมของไทยนี่ดีนะคุณดมแล้วโล่งดีคุณลองไหม
Uh-huh. What else can it do? Okay, I'm sorry. No. Using a nasal spray inhaler thing together, that's a whole nother level. I'm sorry. No. I could never with another person, even a best friend or something. I could never. Noses are just no. It's like trying to share a toothbrush. Yes, you're a good actor, sweetie. You make for a nice woman
ชมกันบ้างก็ไม่ได้
in this get
ผม
up.
ว่าตอนผมแกล้งเป็นแฟนผมก็เนียนอยู่นะนี่เวทีเชื่อด้วยสนใจกันบ้างดิ
นี่คุณไม่ต้องเล่นแล้ว
ไม่เล่นละขอบคุณที่ปกป้องผมนะคุณแล้วเมื่อไหร่ผมจะถอดอะไรพวกนี้ได้เนี่ย
You look pretty though. I'm kidding. But I will say I like this hair color for this wig.
ก็ดีแล้วนี่คุณ
I would love to see Nunu with this hair color. It would be great.
เราไปเปลี่ยนชุดกันนะคุณ
Okay.
เสด็จพ่อเย็นนี้ลูกต้องขอทูลลากับอัศวะเทวทินก่อนนะพี่ค่ะ
เลื่อนไปก่อนคดินกำลังจะกลับมาถึงแล้วและเพื่อไม่ให้อัศวะเทวทินต้องสั่นคลอนพ่อจะจัดราชประเพณีฟันดาบ
เสด็จพ่อจัดเมื่อไหร่พี่ค่ะ
พ่อจะประกาศให้ทุกคนได้รู้ว่าเราจะมีการคัดเลือกเจ้ามหาชีวิตพระองค์ใหม่ภายในเย็นวันนี้
แต่เราเพิ่งได้คณินกลับมานะพี่ค่ะ
Yeah, he's about to come back.
ในลงแข่งราชประเพณีตอนนี้เสด็จพ่อก็รู้ดีว่ามันอันตรายต่อทายาทที่ลงแข่งขันฟันดาบมากแค่ไหน
This is why I understand his health is failing, but this is why I'm side-eyeing him.
พี่ค่ะ
พ่อป่วย
นี่ผมต้องอยู่ที่นี่จริงๆเหรอพระยาค่ะ แต่ตรงนี้เป็นพระราชฐานส่วนนอกที่ประทับของพระองค์อยู่ด้านหลัง เชิญเสด็จพระยาค่ะ
เสด็จพ่อไม่เคยรายงานเรื่องนี้กับลูกมาก่อนเลยพี่ค่ะ
พ่อให้ปกปิดเรื่องนี้เป็นความลับ
He's getting kept secrets left and right from him.
พ่อรู้อยู่กับใจว่าพ่อไม่อาจสามารถที่จะไว้ใจใครให้ดูแลประชาชนชาวเอมิลีได้ดีเท่ากับแกทาริน
Just don't know why we're keeping so much a secret. But okay, so yeah, I had a feeling we'd eventually get there at the very end. If we got there.
เพื่อเอมิลีคดินจะต้องเป็นเจ้าชายองค์ถัดไป
Dun dun dun. Yeah, I had a feeling like if we were going to end up in Emily, it would be at the very tail end of this episode.
ผมคณินอัศวะเทวทิน
อย่าว่ากระหม่อมขวางเรื่องน่ายินดีวันนี้เลยเจ้าค่ะแต่จะรู้ได้ไงว่าคนคนนี้คือสายเลือดอัศวะเทวทินตัวจริง
เสด็จลุงคงจะจัดงานราชประเพณีฟันดาบในเร็ววัน
คนหนึ่งก็จากไปแต่ก็กลับมาได้เรากับปาฏิหาริย์ส่วนอีกคนก็เป็นผู้หญิงกระหม่อมอยากเห็นฟาบาทลงแข่งพะยะค่ะ
คุณจะยอมรับในการตัดสินใจของผมได้ไหม
และนี่คือหลานชายของเราคณินอัศวะเทวาทิน
สุดปลายท้องฟ้าเธอว่าไกลแค่ไหน
So, yes, that was episode 2 of The Next Prince. We got some more of the story. We got some more new info. New news. OST for the series is plays at the end there for the credits. I need to check that out. His music video OST, because really like Nunu as an artist. Like, he has very much grown on me, and I really like him, and yeah, I need to check out his OST. But yeah, so episode 2, really just really enjoying this. Really enjoyed the episode, and just dying for the next episode, dying to know what's going to happen next. What are they going to give us? I love the fact that in episode 2, we finally got to see Jimmy and As I said, like, Ramil is giving me that feeling of just, he sees Ohm's character. I don't know what Ohm's character's name is. If they said it, it just slid over my head, like, Troop. So, yeah. I get the feeling that Jimmy sees Ohm's character as kind of like a possession and stuff, so I would not be shocked if they have a slightly toxic relationship. I mean, it looks, I'm guessing that I think Ohm's character was Ramil's playmate or something growing up, and then the fact that Ramil is a prince and stuff. So there's already the power. What do you call that? The power. There's already a power imbalance. So yes, I could foresee there just that's what there's, like, the power imbalance. So I could foresee that Ramil treats Ohm's character kind of like a possession or something. So yeah, I'll be curious to see how they're gonna progress with their characters and that storyline that's just them and stuff. We saw the fencing scene between Ramil and Iwa. So, and you can kind of, like, they talked about how they've been kids since childhood. So you can tell kind of like the kind of dynamic that they have. Like, they're friendly on the surface, but Ramil made a dig about the fact that Ewa is a female. So there was that. We got that whole I'm sorry, I don't remember what that person said when they talked about, like, they got that announcement when they were on the plane about the bathroom, and just the word they used, oh my god, it made me think of how I've heard someone use the word microwave for a microwave. I was dying. I was like, you're telling me you couldn't say the word lavatory? You couldn't say the word lavatory? It killed me for so long. Like, I know we got that whole thing though of, like, when turbulence happened and then Tron was, like, looking all tense, it's like, oh my gosh, okay, so what's going on? Like, but I'm sorry, I was dying. I was just like, you're telling me you couldn't say lavatory? If not bathroom or restroom, lavatory would have worked. Oh, friends. I just, yeah. And then that whole scene, because Nin is like trying to keep up the pretense with, oh God, what is his name? The friend's name, that about, they gotta keep Nin's identity a secret and stuff. So Nin's idea was, oh yes, you're right, we're not brothers. You kind of go into it that we're boyfriends and stuff. Like, oh my God, I was dying. Oh my God, I was dying. Oh my God. I can't. When Nunu plays a character that has to act cute, I just, guys, I'm dead. Seen in the bookstore, and he was acting all cute. I was like, please don't flutter your eyelashes like that. Like, I'm just a human being. I am just a human being here. Like, please don't stop it. I can't handle your cuteness. Ah! Ooh. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good, friends. I'm good. Okay. So, going back to how we started the episode, picked up where we left off in episode 1, the whole fight at the house, and then I was wrong. So I was under the impression that Dad got shot, but the gun was actually pointed this way and not inwards, so it hit the vase, and then we heard another gunshot go off, but we didn't see what happened. So it's quite possible that Dad shot the guy and Dad is fine, and he might make an appearance down the road. I mean, that would be great, because having him in Nin's corner in Emily would be great. I understand it's his duty, John's duty, when it comes to Nin, but like, he is going to this place where he knows no one. He has no one. So, like, I hope you plan on sticking by his side until he becomes accumulated. Though, something tells me that, Nin's, I don't know if it's like his butler or who this character is, but we saw him at the very end. I don't know if he's the butler or something, but I have a feeling like those two are going to possibly become close, maybe like besties or something. Like, I know he's like a servant or whatever, so he's going to like know his place, but I feel like he may become someone for Nim, that he needs someone there in the palace. I get how, when we saw the fighting happening and stuff, how Nin wanted to run into the house because, he thought his dad was shot and stuff like that, and how he wanted to try to make an escape. Like, I understand why he was like, I just want to like escape and stuff like that, get to my dad and stuff like that. I can understand why he was like wanting to do that. It's just also I understand like Corinne's point of view, where it's like, sir, you were being targeted. Like, I keep you safe. I understand you want to go to your dad and stuff, but it's like, we kind of like need to protect you. Like, yeah. And I just, poor boy is just, he's going through it with all of that. And, Lord knows he's going to have to deal with the politics and all that crap. Now that he's, like, actually there in Emily, that's just going to be even more crap being piled on top of him. On top of all, like, thinking maybe his dad is shot and maybe his dad is dead, and finding out his identity and everything. Just like, it's just, we're gonna keep piling it on. Gonna keep piling it on. Ah, poor baby. Also, that scene with the handcuff. Like, yeah, like, here, show me how I get out of this handcuff. Oh, you just take a little thing and jimmy it and ta-da. I don't know if that's actually how that works, but okay. I'll say it again. Grandpa King over here, I side-eye you because, sir, you're telling me you've kept the fact that you were unwell from your own son. You kept the fact that your son's son is alive this entire time? I don't know. I don't know. I probably am just going to be very skeptical of this guy just because of that alone. The fact that he kept Nin's secret from Nin's father this entire time. Something just doesn't sit right with me with this guy. Like, Like, and now it makes me worried about Nin. Not that I think that the king will actually do anything to Nin. I think he's going to be making choices. I'm not going to like, I didn't like these choices that were made. That's for sure. I do feel bad about Darren because he finds out his son is actually alive. So him trying to build a relationship with his son is definitely going to be interesting because they're strangers to each other. So yeah, I am hoping that I'm hoping that Darren and Nin are able to get to that place where I'm not expecting it to be deep, but I'm hoping that as the series progresses, as the story goes on, we see them develop a really good bond and relationship with each other because Nin needs that. I feel like Nin kind of needs that, especially just because he's just out here kind of just in unfamiliar territory. So that is my hope. So I was scrolling through the episode really fast just to because there was so much happening. So trying to remember everything. Jimmy and Ohm's interaction, like, despite how red flag Ramil is coming off as across, I am just so happy. I'm so happy about having Jimmy back. Oh my god, y'all. I'm just so happy to have Jimmy on my screen again in a series. So happy. And his dynamic with Ohm is just there. There's just something about Jimmy and Ohm when they interact with each other, even if it's just in a regular setting or whatever. Like, I fell in love with Jimmy and Ohm because of the DMD Friendship season 2. Like, as I said, I didn't know who Ohm was or anything until DMD Friendship season 2. So that gave me my first exposure to Jimmy and Ohm, and they make me feel like how I feel with Max and Nat and Z and Nuno, and it travels to Ned and JJ, which is why I'm so excited about Ned and JJ. Thomas and Kong, just all of the pairings within Demundi. They have this chemistry about them, and there's just something about them when they're together. whether they're acting together or they're just in a normal setting, just normal interactions. So, yeah. And then apparently Turan has some kind of rain trauma. So, that's gonna be an interesting story to find out about. So not only does Nin have some trauma, but his counterpart has some trauma. Trauma everywhere around. I swear to God, y'all, therapy. We need to start incorporating therapy into these episodes, into these series, because I was watching Hit Babe too, and I was just like, we need to get Babe therapy. God, he needs therapy. And I'm just like over here like, well, need therapy apparently. Poor boy over here, John, apparently needs therapy, and Ned needs some therapy to work through, like, all of that was dropped on him in 1, and then everything that happened in 2, and probably all the crap that's gonna happen in this series, because Lord knows I'm just real politics and all of that. I know things are gonna happen. There's no way not. It's like, it's a series as well, so things are just going to happen. There's going to be drama, and there's going to be mess, and yeah. We did get a flashback where Nin was at the table with Pseudo Dad, and they were talking about visiting Thailand and going to Emily, and the Pseudo Dad was like, I don't think I'm ready to go to Emily right now, to go back there. And just the way he was looking and stuff, I'm wondering if there is just something there. Maybe some trauma or something, or just maybe it just sad memories or something like that. Like, you could just tell it was just like there was something there. What that is, I don't know, but definitely something was there. We got that scene in the taxi, which I thought was hilarious because it's like, of course, out of all the taxi drivers, y'all got the chatty one. And then it was funny because it was like we had the cars, somehow the cars locked in on their taxi, and like, I was like, oh no, this poor, like, innocent, like, bystander taxi driver. And he started, like, speeding up and stuff. Like, he was like, okay, you all want to play these games? Fine, I can play these games. So I was like, okay. And then he was like, hold up, y'all are being targeted? Hold up, I'm dropping you guys off. So, at least he got away, away from the danger. Nothing happened to him that we know of. Yeah, and then the bookstore scene, I just, Kanin acting cute to the owner because he needed, the phone, to use the phone, and also like, oh, I swear we weren't, breaking in, we're just trying to get away from the rain and this and that, and then John, like, took off his shirt, because, he needs to put something dry on. Nin was feeling no way. Oh, that reminds me, in episode 1, we were at that party scene, and the girl was like, Nin's friend, female friend, was like, oh, he's just your type, and it's like, oh my god, I completely forgot about that till now, I don't know why, but she was like, oh, he's just your type, and it's like, oh, you don't say. It's just, oh my god. I swear, I think I'm a little biased. Sorry. God, I'm just eating it all up. Also, does anyone know why the books in the bookstore were, in plastic. Like, is that a normal thing to do in Thailand, where if it's just a regular book, we put it in plastic? Is that just to protect? Like, they were in plastic bags or saran wrapped or what have you. And it's just like, is that a normal thing? Is it for protection? Like that's one thing I was curious about, was that. I know it's just like a weird thing to like notice and stuff, but I was just like, why are because like typically, like if I'm gonna go into a bookstore or something, the only thing I'm gonna see wrapped is if I go into like a certain manga section. Like certain mangas, they have to saran wrap because it's 18 plus content. So I understand why those are, but typically books are just, here where I live in America, they are not wrapped or bagged or anything like that. So I just thought it was interesting. We got that scene with the inhaler, the product placement. I kind of figured the inhaler would show up. You pretty much, I feel like it's normal to see the inhalers show up in a series. I mean, actually, like, you'll typically, if you watch behind the scenes of a series, you'll even see like the actors using them and stuff like that. I don't exactly know what these inhalers are for. Like, I wonder if it has something to do with like the sinuses or something. So yeah, not surprising that we saw product placement of a inhaler, but like, as I said, I was like, no, I would not be sharing that with someone. That is like a toothbrush. Like, that is just a no share object, especially like when you get it that close to your nose. Like, yeah, now them sharing it, like the character sharing it, wouldn't make sense, but in that moment my brain went to, that's Z and Nunu. Them sharing something like that makes so much sense. Also, yes, like the getup that they wore, the disguise they wore, was interesting. As I said, like that color of the wig that Nunu was wearing, I don't know if he's rocked that hair color before, but if he hasn't, he should give it a try, because it's a color that works really well for him. It reminds me of the color that Z went, because that's what it was. I think it was a concert. I think it was Z's solo concert. He dyed his hair like a grayish color, and it looked really good on him. And yeah, I would love to see Nunu go for like a sort of grayish color. Grayish, I don't know what kind of color that is. Like, I was just picking up the gray in it, but yeah, I would love to see Nunu rock that kind of hair color. But yeah, episode 2, just loved, enjoyed. I'm here. I'm ready for it all. Ready to keep going, getting more things, more episodes, and I'm just, I love it. I love it. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see where this series is gonna go, what the next episode is gonna hold, and yeah, hopefully you guys will find out together with me. Come on this journey with me. Keep going on this journey with me. And yeah, I thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. And if you are watching this on YouTube and this is I'm not sure if it is, I won't know until I edit and put it up, but if this is a highlights cut version, copyright, plain and simple, copyright. Nothing I can do about that, so at least here on YouTube. Over on my Patreon though, I have the free uncut reaction over there. Now, that being said, like, if this is on YouTube and it's not cut, then woohoo! Yay! I love that. But gotta follow guidelines, gotta follow the rules and stuff like that. So, anywho, yes. So, as I said, I hope you will continue coming along with me on this journey of the next prince. And until the next one, you guys, see you later. Bye.